All right, welcome back to the video on correction to Friday's exercises or quiz. So in these questions 5 and 6, we have to construct some triangles given the base, side, base, and altitude. For question 5, it says construct an isosceles triangle given the length of the base and the length of the sides. So here is the base. First thing I need to do first is to measure the base with my ruler, and that base is about 3 points, let's say approximately 3.8 centimeters. So all I need to do is to come down here, draw your straight line of length 3.8 centimeters. Good. Then next, I'll need my compass. With the compass, open the radius, get the radius of the compass to be as wide as the length of the sides. So from here, expand the compass to be as wide as that length. Good. Then at one end, the left end of the straight line, the base, place the sharp end of the compass, let that be the center. Then draw an arc. Then you come to the other end of the base. Let's bring the compass to the other end of the base. Then draw another arc to intersect the initial one. Okay, perfect. And finally, with your ruler, you complete the construction by connecting the first end of the straight line with the point of intersection of those two arcs. Let's be sure that we are at the point of intersection, or we are at the end of the line. You have to do it accurately and carefully, so that is good. So connect it by drawing a straight line with your sharp pencil, please, to the point of intersection. Perfect. Then rotate your pencil or turn your pencil to the other side and connect draw the other side of the triangle by connecting the point of intersections and the other end of the triangle. Okay. I think this is okay. So let's now connect it. All right, this is beautiful. So in this particular case, how do we confirm if this construction is done properly? So the way we confirm this is, one way to confirm it is by measuring the angles, the base angles, and seeing that the base angles are equal. If they are, then you can conclude that your construction is done correctly. Let's take the measurement of the base angle. The base angle over here is about 73 degrees. Let's check if this is also 73 degrees, then we are good to go. This is very close to 73 or 73 on the dot, then it is we are good to go. So this is about 63. Okay, good. That is also 63 degrees. Yes, 63 degrees. So that means this construction is done correctly. So you see, that is easily done. Then we can now check the other one. Let's look at the other. Oh, there are 3 questions here. 5, 6, 7. All right, so let's quickly construct these other question. So here it says construct an isosceles triangle given the length of the base and the length of the altitude. So this time around, we have the base, As usual, use your ruler to measure the base of the triangle. Sorry, take the ruler and measure the base. This time around, let's see the base. The base is about 6.3 centimeters. So draw a straight line with your sharp pencil and your ruler to be of length 6.3 centimeters. 6.3, that is a bit beyond 6. No, please, you have to take your measurements very accurately. Let the line start exactly at 0, 6.3. Okay, I think we are good with that. 6.3. Then the altitude is that other length. So how do you get about this? Don't forget that the altitude of an isosceles triangle is a straight line from the apex, from the vertical angle to the base, which is perpendicular to the base. So all I need to do is to bisect this angle, because the altitude is also a bisector of the base. So I'm going to bisect this, not angle rather, I'll bisect this, the base. That's what I'm going to do now. I'll bisect the base. And I hope you still remember how to bisect a line. Bisecting a line simply means dividing a line into two equal halves. So I'm going to bisect this line with a perpendicular line, with the sharp end of the compass at the right end of the line. I'm going to draw an arc above and below the line, draw one up, then come over to the side and draw another arc down, just like this. Okay, I'm placing the compass, the sharp end at the other end, as the left end of the straight line of the base. Okay, do this. I have to do it carefully. Draw another arc to intersect the initial one, like this, up and down, like this. So that is good. Then with your ruler, get a straight line to connect the point of intersection of those two arcs drawn. So that is the line. Let it connect these two arcs. So it's supposed to be, it's meant to be like this, for it not to pass through this point, meaning there is something. Okay, let's just adjust it and see how it goes. Oh. Okay, let me just go ahead. There must have been some slight mistake for it not to pass through, but please make sure endeavor yours is passing through the two. Okay, so the altitude is okay. Let me quickly measure the altitude first. I have to take the measurements of the altitude before I do that. Do I even need to do okay? I think I need to do that. Measure the altitude. So the altitude is length what? 4, approximately 4 centimeters. Approximately 4 centimeters. So first, come here and let's get a broken line. Here I need a broken line. Okay, so that's the broken line of the bisector of that straight line. So with that broken line, that will help me get where the altitude should lie. So that is length 4, approximately 4. Okay, so here's 4. Then I can now draw my straight line from 0 down to that point. Good. So finally I rotate my ruler to this end and draw a straight line to connect it, connect those 2 points. Beautiful. Then do the same thing to the other end, repeat it to the other end, the right side of the straight line of the base. Draw that straight line to connect them. And there I go. Construction completed. Wow, very simple to do. So I hope you understand this construction. Very easy and very sweet. So how do we still confirm if this construction is actually correct? Still by measuring the base angles. Let's measure the base angles to see if they are equal. If I can get equal base angles, then I can conclude that the construction is done correctly. So this base angle is about 52 degrees. Let us check the other base angle to see if we will get the same thing as 52 degrees. So measuring this one, this base angle is also about 52. Can you see that? 52 degrees on the dot. That is perfect. All right, so I hope you are getting this construction, this topic construction is getting more interesting by the day. You see? Finally, finally we want to construct a a right triangle given the hypotenuse and a leg. So here we have the hypotenuse and here we have one of the leg. When we construct the right angle triangle. So all I need to do is to measure the leg and let the leg be the base. Okay. So here we call this the leg. Measure it. This leg is 3 centimeters. Let me take that to be the base of the right angle triangle. 3 centimeters. And draw it 3 centimeters. All right. So next, I'm going to construct a 90 degrees, a right angle at this end of that 3 centimeters. But before doing that, I would like to extend that line. I would like to extend the line with a broken line. So I could construct so let it be extended with a broken line. Oh no, that will not work because the broken line is not on same horizontal plane with the initial line. Okay, so what I'll need to do, okay, I think I know what to do. Let me just draw an arbitrary straight line, a straight line of any given length. So that is the straight line of any given length, dotted lines. Then with my compass, I will construct right angle at one end, at one part of the straight line. Let me construct right angle from here. Starting from here, just observe, watch what I'm doing. I want to construct right angle. So, and to do that, I'm going to draw an arc, just like this. Okay, please bear with me. Let me go back and select continuous straight line instead of broken line. I'm done with the broken line. So with that line, I'm going to draw an arc again. From this location, I'm drawing an arc. Good. So now with that arc, remember we're constructing right angle that is 90 degrees. So bring the compass to this at this center. Okay. Plan this. Draw an arc here. Draw an arc here, and with the center at the other end of the initial arc drawn. All right. Draw another arc to intersect each initial arc. Good. Then with your ruler, rotate it so with 0 degrees with your ruler. All right, and let the line pass through this thing. Okay, before I do that, let us, before we do this, let me still go ahead. Let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Just draw a continuous straight line that will pass through the point of intersection of those arcs down to this point. Okay, so next I can now come and measure. I can now measure the length of this base, that is the leg. I'll measure it as 3 centimeters. I cannot draw a continuous straight line of length 3 centimeters. So from here, 3 centimeters is somewhere at this point. Perfect. Then finally, I'm going to make use of the compass, increase the length, the radius of the compass to be the length of the hypotenuse side of the triangle. Get it to this point and increase it to be equal to that length. Increase the radius to be the length. There we go. Let it be exactly the length. Okay. All right, there we go. Now place it at this end, at the end of the leg of the compass of the triangle. Then draw an arc to intersect the straight line. Draw an arc like this. Good. So with this, we can now draw a straight line to connect point of intersection of the arc and that right angled line to the point, the end of the base of the triangle. Make sure it's point of intersection. Okay, so now connect, draw a straight line to join these 2 points. So, and there we go. We have our right angle constructed correctly. So I hope you found this to be fun and interesting. So we've done our construction complete, and this is very easy and interesting, very interesting. So in case you are not able to solve all these questions correctly on Friday, here are the solutions and the corrections. Endeavor to do all of these corrections or constructions completely. I'll be expecting you to post your answers as soon as they are ready. Thank you for seeing this video. Watch out for the last question, which is question 8. God bless.